This is a showdown we've circled on the calendar as number one goes on the road to face a top 10 team. Welcome to Ames, Iowa, and Jack Trice Stadium, home field of the Iowa State Cyclones. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Auburn Tigers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Iowa State Cyclones. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Finds room at the 30. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? They finally make the tackle, but the defense gashed by that big gainer.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, two top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw, looking for his big tight end. It's intercepted, tried to fire it into a tight window. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28.
Well, Chris, this was my big fear for this offense coming into this game. And here we see it on the opening drive, taking a chance, trying to make a play, but you can't do that against these guys. One of the top pass defenses in the country steps in front of it to give their own offense a really good chance to put points on the board.
He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
God, I love to see a quarterback willing to put his life on the line for his teammates. What a job here of picking up the first down, taking that big hit, and going right back to the huddle. You can see his teammates patting him on the back.
Off the play fake on first down. Using his legs on the scramble. Breaks loose at the 40. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push Nice crease in the back foul.
Putting toward the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Tigers.
Man, Chris, even in this condensed space down in the red zone, a superior athlete is just eventually going to be a superior athlete. You hesitate for a second, and this guy's going to make you pay, and the defense here was left with the bill.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And here comes the Iowa State offense back onto the field now. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Now here's the toss play. He gets loose. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The game moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Lee. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught in the backfield. It's Taylor. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver, that is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
And the Cyclones come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. First down. They're going to throw the football. Looking to scramble. He bought some time. Now lets it go. That's caught. It's Taylor. And they've got him.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
We're going to go with the Wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Bowlers all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Cyclones.
Heck of a job here on that combination block to open this hole up. You know, when you have 5 blockers that can work as one unit, that's as good as there is in college football and a very underrated aspect of any great team.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. First play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Quarterback will throw it off the one pass option. He saw it, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45, a solid gain.
Well, that's tough for this defense. You give up the catch, but you also let the receiver break a tackle and get some yards afterward.
The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Henderson. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Breaks into open space. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
A gain sets up a 3rd down play. Try and muscle for the 1st down. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. It'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. We are deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. Let's check out the stats so far. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Head coach keeps the punt team on the sidelines for 4th down. Takes off in a bootleg. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Offense able to grab the football, but it doesn't matter. Short of the marker, turnover on downs. The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out. The Cyclones offense is back out on the field now. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Gonna run it. It's free. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. He'll hand it off. Got the 1st down and still motoring. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening down. 1st down to the 27.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Short pass finds the tight end. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Deep shot toward the end zone. And that one's picked off. What a play. Now he's bringing it back. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Boy, we're just here in this 1st half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Play action here on 1st down. He escapes the pocket. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. And look at this. The fullback getting involved in the passing game. You don't see that too often these days.
How about the big fella? The good news is this guy has pretty good hands, and we saw it right there on full display.
Bringing pressure. Gets rid of it on the move. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
after the incompletion, the lineup here for 3rd and 7. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Touchdown, Iowa State. The special teams produce a score. Wow, so the punter turned all the way to the house to put his team in front now.
Well, that's one way to do it, right? You don't have to worry about your own offense putting points on the board when you get a score from the return team. 6 points on the board, heck of a return, and they're up.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together with this drive? But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Receiver makes the grab, and they tackle him, but not before he picks up the 1st.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42. This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking at...
Breaks into the clear. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15. Auburn getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. He keeps it on the design run. The junior able to bring him down quickly. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Grab behind the line. It's Henderson. They make the stop just short of the 1st. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that 1st down? Great job by the D.
And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Auburn.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Point after, up and good. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. And the runner takes off to his right. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers. They'll be stopped short of the first down.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught near the sticks. It's Johnson. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. So he finds one of his favorite targets. Kirk, defense thinking, what do we have to do to stop this guy?
How about the double coverage on 3rd down? Great call to be able to try to take away this highly touted wide receiver. And the quarterback is still looking to go to his guy for the conversion, and he comes through. No wonder he keeps throwing him the football.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Oh, the pass rush gets home. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So behind the 6, second and long from their 14. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. On the move now. He's going to take off here. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Cyclones will kick this away to start the second half. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he steps out of bounds right at the 25-yard line. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. A pop pass on the jet sweep. That one takes it across the 30-yard line.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
Here's the second down play. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Moves out of the pocket. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. Doesn't connect on his first throw.
Well, it's a big stop here by this defense. Tie game, just getting into the second half. Made some good adjustments, good awareness there on that third down play. And now it sets up a fourth down.
Touchdown, Cyclones. And that will give them the lead now. And suddenly we have a lead change on that punt return for a touchdown.
You know, sometimes the difference in a game can be the special teams. I know personally I get so caught up in studying the offense and the defense, it's easy sometimes to overlook how big of a deal field position can be. And plays like this can be to the outcome of a game. We all just got a great reminder.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's when they start the drive. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. Last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Caught over the middle. It's Henderson. Great move there. Breaks loose at the 45. Out of bounds after a nice gain. Finally, a positive play from this offense.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Ball handed off. Gets the first and still running. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found a seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the Iowa State offense takes the field now. And here's the handoff. He finds some space. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, They have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The receiver grabs it.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, not the ball at the 44.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
And the Cyclones with 1st and 10 here. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On 1st down, it's play action. That's reeled in. It's Johnson. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Important 2nd down play coming up. Back in motion now. Try to run it with the option. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
Well, it wasn't necessarily pretty or a game changer, but those option plays are sometimes best used to just get enough to just get a 1st down. I think that was the thinking on this last play. The defense has to be more aware in these kind of situations.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Makes the catch. It's Taylor. Has a path to the end zone. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Iowa State. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throwing him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Scanning the field. It's Flowers. That's caught. It's Henderson. Crosses the 35. An effective play, good for a 1st down at the 35. A new set of downs after that completion.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a 1st down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's Henderson. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Clock running in the final minute here of the 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Henderson. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
Looking to scramble. They'll try a pass here. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Finds his man. It's Henderson. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9. And it's been an old-school ground game duel. These running backs have been putting on a show so far today. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. 21. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. That's a design quarterback keeper. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. It's a second and goal play for the offense. Looking downfield, it's Flowers. And that pass falls incomplete.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
Urgency here in the fourth quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. On the run here, lets it go. Grabbed by the receiver. And they'll get him down that time.
Well, they get positive yards here. Now, they don't quite get it into the end zone, but you got to really feel good about this offensive line giving the quarterback enough time. Now, will they roll him out? Will they keep him in the pocket? They clearly need a touchdown late in the game right now, down by a possession.
So trailing in the final quarter of a close game, they're going to go for it on fourth and goal. Oh, they stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback on a design run to try to catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at all. Waiting for that play to be run, comes up with a nice stop to get the ball back.
They'll run the option. Can't get past the 2, but at least avoid the safety.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Catch made on the right side. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Well, a big part of the reason, Chris, we've seen this offense be able to build a lead is because of the way they've mixed up the run with the pass. Back-to-back plays, positive yards. I love that they're keeping an aggressive mindset, even working with a lead.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Loses the ball behind the line. Defense picks it up on the run. Touchdown, Auburn. A huge defensive score. How about that, Kirk? A defensive touchdown to tie this football game.
Well, you only get a handful of those in an entire season. To be able to come up with that in this game, to tie the game, is just big time by this defense, and it gets them right back where they need to be.
He does his job with the PAT, and this ball game is tied here in the fourth quarter. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Iowa State offense back onto the field now. Here comes a handoff. Breaks free. Has the first down and more. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43. Well, finally some room to run for this back. The defense had done a good job for containing him until that play.
Well, they've done a really good job up to this point, Chris, of containing him. He finally does get out, but I think it's an example of why you don't give up on the running game. Even when you're not necessarily coming up with big carries, you're just kind of body blowing this defense, and eventually, bang, you're able to hit a big one here when it really matters.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw it on third and very long. With the catch, it's Taylor. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, they get to completion, but they don't come up with a first down. Probably had 2 plays called in the huddle, so now they've got to get to the line of scrimmage, get set, and run their fourth down play.
The Cyclones will have to kick this away. Punter comes out for the first time today, looking to pin him back. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Back to throw. It's Flowers. Throws to the tight end. Grab down the middle. It's Davidson. Tackle made after a big gain. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding. And here comes the penalty mark. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He escapes the pocket. Throws it deep downfield to the left. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. Look out, he's in the clear. They'll finally catch him. That's a huge return. They get the takeaway and set the offense up in great position.
Oh, Chris, you're in the 4th quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Oh, and a flag before the snap. Looked like the defense jumped into the neutral zone there. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. So here we go. In the final seconds, one swing of the leg for the win. And it's good right down the middle. And they've regained the lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
After the clutch kick to take the lead, now they'll kick it away. The offense still a chance to tie this game if they can drive the field quickly. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers. And the coverage team gets him down. A last chance for this returner to win the game, but time has run out.